Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Archer's Garage and Whatnot. Today, we are in fact in the garage, but it's more the whatnot part of it. So today, what we're doing some woodworking. And what are we doing today? We're going to be building a storage cabinet for my drills. So, like a lot of people, I just have a couple drills, and they wind up on a shelf here, there, everywhere. So today, I'm going to build a cabinet to put on the shelf or on the wall, excuse me, and it'll have a charging system or charging location for the batteries, and I can put the drills on the bottom of it, the batteries on the top of it, and that way they're not scattered about and taking up space on the shelf. They'll be hanging on the wall. And normally in this channel, what I try to do is do things that are feasible with basic hand tools and things like that. Today we're going to deviate from that a little bit, although you can do this with basic hand tools. I just have the other equipment, so I'm going to use it just because it's easier. But it's nothing crazy. I'm going to use a table saw and a nail gun. So nothing too extravagant and crazy. So let's get the plans going and get set up, and I'll show you what we've got going on. So here's the lumber we're working with. Nothing crazy, just standard 1x10 that you bought at Lowe's. And I'm going to turn this into a holder for our tools. And the tools are like these here. And what they're going to do, they're going to slide in upside down and hang. So, and probably the biggest tool I'm using is my table saw. But like I said, nothing too crazy that the average person can't afford. It's just I happen to have it, so I'm going to use it. But you can do this with a jigsaw or a circular saw, anything like that. So here's what we're doing. First cuts we're going to make, the sideboards. They are 13 3/4 tall. And we're going to make 2 of these cuts. And we'll get started with that. Now keep in mind, guys, I am by no means a licensed professional carpenter. I just happen to do this for fun. So I'm sure there are 1,000 ways better to do things than the way I do them. But I seem to have success with it, so I figured I'd bring you along for the ride. There we are, first cut done. So what I like to do is I push my material through on this side. That way you don't have splinters like this on your cut side. This is on your material, this is on your finished material. So just a little preference I like. I don't know if that's the right way, but that's, like I said, that's the way I do it. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and do one more of these. That'll be my sides. I'm going to cut a 45 on them so it looks more aesthetically pleasing. But let's get started. Alright guys, here's all our pieces. Here's our sides, our back, top, and bottom. Vertical pieces to go in between the drills. And then a couple little spacers. It's all cut out. And you know it's a successful day when your wife's car is covered with sawdust, and so is the ground. That's always a good day. She'll be mad. That's okay. It looks good. They say sawdust is man glitter. Alright guys, so now what we've got going on, gluing these side pieces on. So this is the bottom. And essentially this is where your drill will be sliding in, and there'll be another one over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue and nail this in there. And sorry if there's background noise. The neighborhood mowers are busy working today. Can't complain too much about that, can we? Alright. And I don't like to use too much glue, just enough to spread it out. I don't like to have an excess. I mean, you're always going to have some squeeze out, but I don't like it to be crazy. Now I'm going to clamp it just so it holds in place. We've got it where we want it. Now I can nail it. There you go. And now you repeat with the other side. So it's very, very simple. Nothing crazy, nothing exotic. There you go. So essentially what's going to happen, going to slide in like so. You have another one on the other side to hold them in, and we'll continue on. Now the next thing you want to do is put all your holders together. Now these are the ones that when these are here, you know, your drill slides in that way. So you got to glue all these together. Now, it was slim pickings at the hardware store today. You can see how warped that board is. If I was building one of my tables, I'd have probably skipped this piece of wood, but this isn't a piece of furniture, it's just a tool holder, so I'll make it work. But just be careful of your lumber. So today, right now, the way the housing is, lumber's going off the shelves really quickly. So what you want to do, make sure these things are as centered as you can get. And again, sorry about the lawnmower noise in the back, but can't complain too much about working people. I love my clamps. And anybody that's done any woodworking knows you can never have enough clamps. You always run out when you're about halfway through a job. Oh, I wish I had one more clamp to do this, that, or the other thing. Never have enough. That. Now we staple those. Alright, so the next step is we're going to glue these to this piece here, which is it's going to be upside down, but you get the idea. The important thing is make sure your marks are even so your equipment all slides in evenly when you get done. So all your marks. Always remember, measure twice, cut once, or measure once, cuss twice. There you go. So measure, measure, measure. There we go. Now I'll start gluing and stapling again. Alright, starting to come together now. Here's the back. Here's the top shelf. Now I'm starting to put the sides on. Right? There's one side. There's the bottom. There's the other side. Now I'll put this on, flip it over to the other side, then I'll do the bottom side. By the way, this is 2.5 inches from the top. And then this gets mounted flush up here. All right, carrying on. All right, there she is, folks, in all her glory. Now all that's left is let the glue dry. I take my clamps off and then hang it on the wall. And if you see here, this is where the chargers will go. With the batteries there, I can put, I don't know, screws or nails with a nail gun there, and then the drills will slide right in here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So there we go. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me again, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you want to see some more woodworking stuff, let me know. And I'm always building tables or whatnot, and always doing all kinds of fun stuff out here. The wife has millions and millions and millions of projects she wants me to do. So if there's something you want to see me build, say it. And if not, I'll just keep building what she wants me to build and putting it on here. So, all right, everybody, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.